Welcome again to the Ugly American Footy Report, where we may be looking at the craziest, most exciting Premier League season yet. Pity that greed and ego will likely destroy it all. Let's enjoy it while we can. If you want to know the real reason clubs like Manchester United and Liverpool want to break away and form some super league with the other big clubs in Europe, just look at the current standings in the Premier League. Yes, it's early, but the truth is the big clubs can just no longer intimidate, bully, and dominate over the other clubs in England anymore. Who would have thought a matchup between Aston Villa and Leeds United would be with Champions League positions up for grabs? In the end, Leeds put a sad end to Villa's great start by completely destroying them in the second half. I know I said Aston Villa looked good last week, but watching this game, they just looked really bad defending the counterattack. Maybe I am turning into a full urinating tree ripoff. I've already got the jinxing down. Chelsea versus Man United. This was sure to be a classic match, and one deserving of the Premier League's prime schedule. And we get a scoreless snooze fest that leaves no one satisfied in the end. I should probably criticize Chelsea more for not stomping the throat on a clearly inferior opponent and thus being on the outside of the Europe spots for the time being, but instead, I'm naturally gonna stick it to the Devils. United, what the hell are you doing with this whole Europe Super League crap? You're currently below Southampton and Newcastle in your own National League. You think you could compete playing against Real Madrid and Bayern every year? Cut them off, barkeep. They've clearly had enough. On the other hand, we have West Ham United, which may be in the middle of the pack, but is still finding ways to muck things up for the big boys. They forced Tottenham to drop points last week, and now they just did it to Manchester City. Shame they couldn't hold on to the win, as Phil Foden helped salvage 1 point for City, but the tie means the Blue Squad is currently stuck down in 13th for the moment. Man, both City and Man U in the bottom half of the league. Is all of Manchester drunk right now? Another small club getting off to an early good start, Crystal Palace. Then again, you're almost guaranteed to look good when you're playing freaking Fulham. They walked right into Craven Cottage and had their way for most of the game, but hey, let's give the Southwest Londoners some credit. That red card Kamara drew in the 88th must have fired them up because they managed to get a Tom Kearney goal at the very last minute so they could leave with the pride of not getting shut out. Hey, remember those 24 hours last weekend when you weren't worst in the league? Might have been the best time for you this whole season. It has not been a good couple of weeks for Liverpool. The project big picture they conspired with Man United on fell through. They were destroyed by Aston Villa at home, and then a controversial offside call against Everton denied them a win and sole possession of the league lead. And then this weekend, for much of the first half, it looked like they might continue the downslide as a goal from Sander Berge found them trailing at Anfield to freaking Sheffield City. Then, the Reds remembered who the frack they are and took control, tying the game thanks to Roberto Firmino and Diogo Jota giving them the lead in the 64th, so they could escape with the 3 points and stay equal in that area to their Mireside rivals. Sadly, Everton was not able to keep pace, as Southampton had no intent on helping the storybook narrative. They struck hard and fast early with 2 goals in the first 35 minutes and did not look back after that. Because of this, Everton and Liverpool now stand tied on points atop the league. What's keeping Everton officially on top for the moment? Goal differential. Gee, hope that 7-2 drubbing Liverpool got from Aston doesn't come back to haunt them. Well, if there's still one consistent this year, it's Arsenal grossly underachieving. Seems the team cares more about stirring up more drama with Mesut Ozil than actually beating Leicester City. Look, If the guy has lost a step or three, move on from him. But if politics is what is causing Arteta to seat him, congratulations, you're doing no better with him than you did with Emery. Why do I feel this will continue so long as Kroenke owns the club? And why do I fear that will be for a very long time? And why do I suspect Arsene Wenger is laughing his ass off somewhere? You want to know how much England cares about Monday Night Football? This Monday's matchups: West Brom against Brighton and Burnley against Tottenham. Tottenham currently has 8 points on the season, while the other 3 clubs combine for 7. Are you ready for some football, mother country? I'm Rowdy C. I'm an ugly American, and recapping these games was still better than watching the Dallas Cowboys.